Yes.
Hi everyone, this is Didi.
And I am Fred. And this is our 36-foot floating home sunshine.
Join us as we go sailing. Eight-foot waves. This is the condition for today. This afternoon, I cannot get into direct power. I mean, our route. Stuck here, we're surrounding around in the open ocean here in Indian Ocean. 165 miles to Maldives, but how can we go there? The wind direction is not with us. Oh, here we go. Oh, 55 knots. Oh, the water turned to green.
Now at the very tops of the waves, that bottle green, you can see the sunlight. Okay, people, here we are. It's Tuesday afternoon. And sea conditions are pretty feisty out there. We just had a squall line come through, probably gale force, upwards of 35 knots. It's still blowing a solid 25 now. Very similar to what we had passed through the other night, like a storm system. There's another one coming. I can see it off on the horizon. Anyway, the motor sucking air because of the motion has become a recurring problem, although pretty easy to resolve. Still annoying. And the other day when we were trying to sail the boat, make something to the west, which proved to be just about 100% futile. The good old mainsail finally gave up with a big rip in it. So, spent a couple hours taking the mainsail off and bagging it up with the storm trysail on. Well, in the height of all this nonsense, the wind was really blowing. Waves easy getting up at 8-9 foot range. They braved the elements and went up there and hoisted the staysail and dropped the trysail, got it tied up. Even the trysail, which is about equal to the triple reef main on this boat, was overpowering us. Way too much weather coming. And also storms developing again on the boat, perhaps in a more commercial port, we can get things taken care of. Of course, the problem is that's going to leave us stranded way up north. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do in the future here. Because if this is any indication of the southwest monsoon starting already here at the beginning, at the end of April actually, I don't see any way we're going to get down to the Seychelles this year. We'll just have to wait and see what develops. Anyway, for now, that's it. And one other problem has surfaced over the last week or so. And I don't know if it's a local magnetic anomaly or what the heck's going on. But right now, let's see what's the course. We're sailing, according to the compass, just about due north, or sometimes a little bit west of due north, or a little bit south or east of due north. But according to the AIS, or the GPS down there, I don't know if you can see the red dot on the screen, I can see 330 degrees on the compass, and the course, according to the GPS, is 10 or 20 degrees. That's a 50-degree variation between the GPS reading on the nav software and the compass reading. Like I said, I don't know if this is a local, some kind of weird, strange anomaly, or if the ship's compass is also going wacky. Say what, dear? What? Oh, we got a little bird. We got a little birdie visitor. He's tired trying to fly in this storm. Of course, birdies don't like humans much, but any port in a storm gives you an idea of Dee Dee's way with animals. Look at that. It's a wild seabird just resting in her hand. Amazing. Way to go, sweetie. Poor little guy. We don't have anything to feed them. They won't usually eat food if you give it to them anyway. Maybe won't even drink water. So we just let them rest over there. I had one rest on my bow pulpit for about a day on the crossing from New Zealand to Australia. Big calm, not too much wind, no wind at all. And if there's no wind, it's hard for those seabirds to stay aloft. Anyway, I would say a beautiful day, except a solid cloud cover. Quite windy, which is not bad. Really haven't had much in the rain.
That beautiful day.
Not really much in the way of rain from all these squalls so far. But we've been getting quite a good
What hard today?
saltwater breath. Yes, you did, sweetie. You braved the elements out there running around on the foredeck and working the mast and the halyards and the sheet. Well, I did the sheets, the sails, and steered the boat too, of course. But we managed to pull it all together. We're going along with just the stay sail now, which has calmed things down substantially. And I think we're pretty much able to hold our course line, which is about 10 degrees from here up to Cochin. I'm trying to hold about due north if I can, so we got room, some wiggle room. And of course, I don't know how long these conditions or the stronger wind will last. Once again, I never can be sure. It seems to shift around with all these squalls between about west-southwest, west, and west-northwest. Anyway, that's it for now, folks. Have fun. It's getting on towards 8 o'clock in the morning here on Wednesday, the 3rd of May. Here's our little bird buddy. He's still getting a free ride along here. Spent some time preening his feathers and fluffing himself up. And every once in a while he stretches his wings out like there. Trying to stand with your web feet on that smooth fiberglass has got to be a real challenge. We're starting to get a break in the weather, I think. At least we're starting to get some blue skies showing. And he may or may not be preparing himself to get out there and look for some breakfast. I don't know. He doesn't look malnourished. Just he was tired trying to fly in that storm, I guess. So I suspect when he takes off and actually gets out there zooming around again, it's going to be a pretty short indicator that conditions are moderating. At least that's my supposition. Don't know if that's going to be true or not. He might just sit there until he croaks from starvation. I don't know. We will see. Anyway, just a little bird update. There's the other bird. Hi, Birdie. She's doing a little cleanup here underneath the top of the Dodger.
Because